Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to a live here. We're going to be doing a little bit of some tarot cards, tarot spreads, kind of a bit of an open floor today. I kind of wanted to stay away from politics today and just focus on some more. I'm open to doing some more personal questions or whatever you guys want to, kind of throw out there. Yeah, and thank you so much for your message there. You're very welcome. It's been it's been a journey, and it's been a lot of fun kind of digging into the tarot and the oracle cards and also the crystal ball as well. So for sure, if you're looking, woo woo woman, thank you so much for your kind words. And you were saying that you were looking for some insight into your love life this year. So we can definitely look into that. I love the energy. I love your kind of how you look at the situation, because you said you're really hoping for this to happen, but at the same time you're grateful for what's coming around, and in divine timing it will happen. So that's really beautiful to hear you kind of your perspective of that and how you view that, because there's so many times too where we get into these situations of lack, where we're wanting, say, a relationship, or we're wanting a certain thing so badly that's what kind of pushes us away from it. All right, so let's start here. I'm going to take a look at your question, ooh, women, regarding a long-term relationship. Let's see what's around the corner for you. Oh, am I able to change my... I don't know if I'm able to change my camera around like I usually do. All right, well, we'll just have to make it work then this way. All right, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Hello. Thank you so much for you guys for joining me. You know what? I'm going to reshuffle this and think about the question. Okay, let's take a look. What's your long term? What's the love life looking like for women? Any potential love coming out here? All right, well, it's kind of interesting. Bottom of the deck for you, we do have the Ace of Cups. So this is an indication that it could be, you could have a potential love interest stepping forward. Um, it's kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's going to happen at this year. It feels like there's still a lot of things going on. Like you said, I think you said you were focusing on taking care of your mom. Let me see here. You have a mom who needs care 24/7, and your son has diabetes. So this is you being that amazing caregiver, really taking care of your family and what's important to you here. So I feel like, in terms of a person coming into your life, you do have this energy, possibly having someone coming in, but it's kind of balancing that. It's kind of interesting because you got the star as well. So we've got that star, that wish fulfillment, and the cup. So I would give it a little bit more time, maybe possibly next year. We've got the Two of Pentacles in the near future. I mean, I'm kind of juggling things between like a long-term relationship and dealing with your close family, immediate family. So I feel like your close immediate family is definitely your priority here. And if a love interest comes around, it's going to be somebody very, like you say, compassionate. So give it some time, and in divine timing, let it unfold. Okay. So a little bit of a wait, I feel like, but it's one of those situations where it's worth the wait. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's going to be worth the wait for sure. Let's see here. You've been working, Marsha, you've been working on a project for years. Are you going to be able to start it anytime soon? Let's take a look. Is Marcia going to be able to start her project soon? Yes, I would definitely say so. You even have the World on the bottom of the deck here. You have a really good energy. So this project that you're starting is going to be You got the Ten of Pentacles here. This is going to be very successful, kind of like that generational wealth, something that's going to be going on for a long time, very secure, very stable. And you are manifesting that. You are manifesting, and you have that Three of Cups as well. So I see things coming together for you really soon here. It's something you're very, I feel like, emotionally invested in, something you're going to enjoy. But right now you're getting things together. You're contemplating, you're getting all these things kind of lined up in a row. Your next step is just to kind of start getting things going, but it looks like you have really good energy for what's next to come for you regarding your project for sure. So good, congratulations. The energy looks amazing. There's something very successful for you. Hello, Naran. Hello, Carolyn. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys are so sweet. It's always nice to see your lovely comments. Hello, Stephanie. Any messages for you right now for Stephanie? Let's see what's coming out for Stephanie. Let's just pull a couple cards. I feel like I want to pull an oracle for you. So if you're going through a bit of a tough time right now, Stephanie, you've got a bit of that Five of Pentacles energy, and that's, kind of coming out of a cold. I don't know if there's been maybe a situation with a relationship or whatnot, but you have something really amazing to look forward to. You have the Star coming out for the near future. So if you're going through a tough time right now, it's like, embrace it from a positive perspective. Like, see yourself as like, this is helping you become stronger. This is helping you really navigate towards things that are going to be much more beneficial for you. I was looking for, it's kind of weird. I have one of my favorite oracle decks and they just vanished the other day. I haven't been able to find them, and I don't usually take them out of my office, so that's a little bit weird. I just wanted to get one more message for Stephanie. Oh, that's so cute. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Marcia? I also have a friend, and in the beginning, I used to call her Marcia, and then Brad, a lot of you guys are familiar with Brad. I was calling her Marcia. It's Marcia, not Marcia. So if I'm saying your name wrong, then my apologies. Okay, so for Stephanie, you also have the 333. This is support. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a lot of support from your soul family, from your angels here. This is about growth, community, your talents, and your vision here. So maybe you're seeing 333. Keep an eye out for that number and those synchronicities. But Stephanie, if you're coming out of a rough time, just, it's like going with the current, with the tides, instead of fighting it, because you're going to come out of any rough situation shortly here. Let's see, a state of bliss. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see here. I think I might have missed some questions. Carolyn, will you be meeting your romantic soulmate partner within the next year? All right, let's take a look at that for you. All right, Carolyn, will you be meeting your romantic soulmate partner in the next year? Let's see what we have for you. I have this new spread that Brad showed me, and it's like a horseshoe, I guess. It's beautiful. Okay, guess what's next for you, girl? You have the Two of Cups and you have the World. So things are shifting for you for sure when it comes to a romantic soulmate partner. This is actually hello, Marcia. This is actually that soulmate energy for you, Carolyn. So there is lots of opportunities for a soulmate to come in, your soulmate to come in here. But it's kind of interesting because you have that Eight of Swords in your in the energy here. So this is showing like you could be a little bit feeling like your outlook on it or the way you're thinking about it is kind of restricting it from coming in. So just let it come in divine timing here. I feel like this is going to be somebody that is really good at communication. You definitely have a king coming through, so it's not like this is a page. This is somebody who is very secure, very good at communication, and it looks like a very good loyal partner. So I would say yes, there is a lot of energy, Carolyn, here for your soulmate to come in the next year. But just a message with that Eight of Swords to not restrict yourself to how this is going to happen, because I feel like it could happen in a way you least expect it. Okay. All right, let's see. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a beautiful day out here with the sun. Hope you guys are all doing well on your journey. Let's see. So you have Carolyn. Oh, sorry, State of Bliss. I think I missed yours. You said, could I get a card pull on my housing situation? I desire to land into a permanent home, but the market is too high. I'm contemplating going out to Mexico for the winter to ride it out. That's funny that you say that, State of Bliss, because unfortunately I can't at the moment with my circumstances, but that was a question that came to kind of mind for us about like moving abroad, because I'm not sure whereabouts you are, but here in Vancouver, Canada, it's absolutely insane. I mean, you're looking at $1 million for nothing, pretty much, for a small little shack. If anything, it's maybe a tear down. So it's kind of one of those things in terms of riding it out. I do see, I was looking into the tarot in the past regarding this, and I do see the housing market, everything, there's so many changes that are so close to coming. And I do see that the housing market is going to be more obtainable for people that are wishing to purchase a home. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow, but we're actually a lot closer than you think, is what my feeling is. So let's currently look at that for you regarding your housing situation. You're in Ontario. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We're just renting right now where we are, and even the rent is like all your money. I mean, all your money goes towards the bills. You know, everything from food to, it's not even just housing. It's absolutely everything. It's insane. But I guess you don't need me to tell you that. Okay, so let me see here. What's the energy? Let's look at a State of Bliss. Let's look at the energy of you moving to Mexico. What is the energy supporting you moving to Mexico and, let's say, riding it out? I know lots of people that are doing this. Lots of good energy in terms of that. I do think it's kind of interesting because you came up as that Temperance. You're wanting to, of course, balance the scales, especially when it comes into that housing market. I, of course, wouldn't recommend buying right now. I do think, look, we have the Justice here. So we do have balance coming to the financial market, the real estate market. All of that is going to change. If you wanted to move out to Mexico, and that's something that's doable for you, there definitely is energy to support that along your journey here. You have that Six of Pentacles in the near future. So I do see that as being a possibility for you here if that's something you wanted to do. Again, I would recommend holding off on purchasing a home for now. And over the next couple of years, hopefully things will kind of really even themselves out. It does look like that with that Justice card. Things will even themselves out with the market. So it looks like the energy is good for you deciding to kind of move elsewhere for the time being. Let's see. Can you see what the gender is of your new grandbaby? Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. The gender of your baby. getting a more feminine energy, but it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go with, I'm getting a more feminine energy from this. I'm gonna go with a feminine. I'm gonna go with girl. Looks like I didn't get any queens or any kings. I didn't get any, or well, pages, let's say. I didn't get a page with that one, but we do have the chariot. We have the temperance. I think, it's just, I'm just seeing this beautiful flower as well, just this feminine feeling that's coming out of that question. So I'm going to go with a girl, but let's just go with a healthy, lovely baby. Congratulations on the new grandbaby. My daughter is only 11, but I'm still excited to be a grandma one day. I think that's the funnest part. You have to have fun with them, and then you can drop them off afterwards. Hello, Kim. It says your granddaughter wants a sister. That's amazing. Time will, yes, exactly. Time will tell. All right, let's look. Kim, you said, how does your current relationship look for the rest of the year? Just staying friends or moving forward? What's the energy of your relationship looking like for Kim? You know what? There is a bit of a more, I gotta say, there's more of a friend, kind of a friendship here. I mean, we do have the Three of Cups here, but I'm not getting, to be honest, anything extremely. I kind of see you in the future pursuing your own independence or starting fresh here. We do have the Three of Swords with the next step, but it did come up in reverse. So this is about you healing yourself here. So I'm not sure if there's, let me just recheck here. How does the current relationship look for the rest of your staying just friends or moving forward? I feel like with this, if you're inquiring about this specific person, I see this being more of a friendship. I'm not saying it couldn't be something more, but I just get this energy that you're going to be more friends with this individual is what it seems like. But you do have that intuition and you have that Nine of Cups in the future. So if you really wanted to pursue something, I mean, you could here, but I'm getting a little bit more of a friendship with this person. Hello. Regarding your new work in an essential oil store, you found it hard to adapt to being in contact with a lot of oils and the smells. I found it a bit heavy in general. I'm wondering about staying or okay, let's see here. So you're kind of looking to see what is the energy of staying in that job as an essential at the essential oil store. What's the energy of you staying there? Yeah, I do see what you're saying. There's a little bit of, I feel like there would be other places that you may find more fulfilling. Or just like more pleasant to be around, because we do have that you have that Seven of Swords energy and the Three of Swords as well on the bottom of the deck. Also the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles underneath that. So a little bit of a stifling energy here, and I think you know, a lot of the times some people are very sensitive to scents and, like you said, oils. And if that's something that's really affecting you and bothering you, it is going to affect you on other levels, on your mood, on the way that you carry upon your day. So there is lots of energy to kind of go within. Your next step is you're looking into your intuition here, because I feel like there's another opportunity that could present itself that would be more beneficial or more enjoyable for you. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't hurt to look around and see what other options there are. Okay, to look into a different path. Yeah. Did you have a specific idea? Because that next step for you is looking into the intuition, like what is it that would truly excite you? Like getting up every day and you're like, I'm excited to go do this today. That's the goal, right? Not that everything's going to be rainbows and butterflies every day, but it's like having something that you really enjoy is priceless. So for sure, I think that there could definitely be a different career path for you. See if I can get, yeah, you've got lots of, okay, this is really good. At the moment, I don't know exactly, but managing project or something. Yes, you actually are going to have lots of other opportunities if you put yourself out there. But you have to be a little bit strategic about it. The Seven of Swords came out in the next step. And that's just about being strategic. But I do see you actually moving away from the place that you're at now. And you're going to be moving into something that is more enjoyable, like way more enjoyable, that is up your alley, you're enjoying, and it's going to be something I feel like you're proud of. If you look at this, look at him. It's like he's proud of what he's doing. So yes, definitely a new career path is looking like that is supporting your journey for sure. Oh, you are so welcome, Carolyn. Any messages for the collective regarding the global banking change this year? Sure, let's look into that. I'm almost even curious. I feel like, what are we mid-July? Even though I don't know how you guys have been feeling the last couple of weeks, but the energy has been really kind of tight. It just feels like things are really shifting energetically. I feel like August is going to be a little intense as well, but let's look at that. Let's look at the message for the collective here regarding the financial system. What's the rest of this year looking like? Are we going to see a big shift this year? I feel like, okay, it's interesting. Right now we've got the wheel. We've got the things are turning. Things are lining up. And there is going to be, I feel like, some action taking. There will be a step in an action. You know, I know we talked a lot, or before I've talked about certain people like rushing to ATMs. And I've really recommended, if it's at all possible, to have a little bit of cash on hand. You know, just for emergencies. You could always put it back into the bank afterwards. But there is a message that the wheels are turning. It's almost time for things to change and adjust. But is it going to happen in 2024? I think it's going to definitely be a transitioning period, because in the near future, we kind of have that balancing, the Two of Pentacles, like balancing things out. And this will definitely be something that's globally. We got Three of Wands, so it's not like this is just going to be happening in, you know, Canada or the States. This is going to happen all around the world. I actually see like almost like a currency that is going to be a worldwide. It's not going to be like one current. Right now you have, you know, the US dollar, the Canadian dollar. It feels like it's going to be like a worldwide currency. I'm not sure if it's digital. I wouldn't be surprised. There's definitely something going on in the background, but I do see it being more beneficial for the people, definitely. It's kind of like we're cutting out the middleman, more or less, if you want to say it that way. So yeah, I mean, hey, I just want to say, hang in there. I do think that things are really going to significantly change. I don't know if everything's going to be resolved this year, though. I feel like going into next year, we'll see significant changes in 2025. But we could start to see shifts and things building up and trying to balance out for the rest of this year here. I do private readings. If you guys are at all interested, my site is readingswithbrianne.com. I did actually just adjust my website about like a day ago a little bit because I had my sessions booked under my services category, and a lot of my readings are pre-recorded. So you guys would send me your questions. I would do a video and send it back so you can view it whenever, how many times you want. It's an unlisted YouTube link. And so I just changed it a little bit in terms of how before it was set up with a certain day, and I think that was confusing people. But generally, I usually get my readings out within 24 up to 48 hours of your purchase date. And I do like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I mean, even though they say 30 minutes, a lot of the times I actually go longer. I don't kind of like to put a specific time frame on them. If Spirit has more messages, then, I do keep going. So that is available if you guys are interested. You're more than welcome. It's been a lot of fun. Right now, I'm hoping I'm still able to get things out within 24 to 48 hours. That's my goal. I really like to get them out fast. Yesterday was quite a busy day for myself, so it was a long day. But I will keep you guys posted if for some reason the readings will be delivered later than that time frame. Regarding your new work in essential. Oh, did I already do that? Let me see here. Sometimes these side messages kind of just disappear. It was interesting. I was gonna look into. Somebody was asking specifically about some of the volcanoes as well in Italy, and if they are going to simmer down or if they're kind of possibly erupting. So when I was doing some crystal ball gazing, I keep seeing volcanoes in the crystal ball. So I found that a little interesting. I might pull some cards on that if we have some time. We're at 9:30. We'll probably go for maybe another half an hour here. Carolyn, you had a question. Does the universe have any messages for you? Yes, so much love. Thank you. Let's see, what does the universe want you to know at this time? What does the universe want Carolyn to know? You have a lot about, coming into union with friends, with family. I feel like celebrations. I don't know if you have any celebrations that are coming up here, but you've got that Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is, getting together with friends, with family. The Ten of Pentacles here. You have the Two of Cups. You know what? Maybe you even have an event. I think you asked earlier if you have a new soulmate energy, and oh my gosh, okay, you got the Two of Cups on the bottom. Guess what else, Carolyn, came out? The Lovers. I wonder if there's an event coming out or like maybe a birthday party or a dinner, and you could even meet somebody here. Interesting. Or it's like a family, somebody introduces you to someone here. So I would say, I feel like you're just radiating so much love and that beautiful high vibration, Carolyn. Just keep at it. You have a lot of positive energy coming out here. Let's see what else. Let me look at what do we have for Carolyn? We do have 888, which is referring to abundance coming your way. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Okay, so for Carolyn, you have 888, which is all about success, wealth. And guess what? Guess what you had? The 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance and wealth. And I feel like, yes, that could mean in terms of like a monetary value, but I feel like in terms of the energy and what the Spirit has to say to you, this is abundance in terms of people that you hang out with, your friends, your family. They all are so, it's a beautiful connection coming together here. So you have lots of fortune and lots of good abundance coming your way. And it says like you really appreciate the people in your life and sharing lots of love with them. So lots of beautiful energy coming out for you there, Carolyn. Oh, yes, Petra, it was. Yes, you did ask about the volcanoes and Stromboli. They're active. So we can take a look at that. Naran, you said you had a few days ago, you had, in your dream a few days ago, you got a message that a big change will come. Is there a big change in your life, or is it a global change? Ooh, good question. Let's see. What was that change, that big change for Naran representing? Personal, globally. Oh, well, I mean, honestly, it's kind of both here. It's kind of interesting. We have the Lovers. Your energy is coming out the Lovers in terms of 10 of Pentacles. But look at, there's a big shift and a big shakeup that is going to cause lots of, I feel like, exposure and a new start happening for the world here. But this is also pertaining to your life. This is very much to your life as well. But I do see like that dream was almost like a premonition or like a psychic kind of dream where you're having pertaining to the world, because it feels like this tower moment is happening and things are being exposed. Lies, scandals are being exposed. But guess what? That equals a new start for yourself, a new start for the collective as well. So it does look like that was almost like a psychic premonition that you had for sure. All right, let's take a look at the volcanoes in Italy. I wrote that one down on the list because I was curious about that, because I do keep seeing volcanoes in my crystal ball. So let's see. What's the energy of the volcanoes in Italy? Stromboli. It does look like, I'm wondering if, it's kind of interesting. Look at all the fire and the flames. We've got the Ace of Swords here. And it does feel like there could very much be an eruption. But it's almost at the same time, like, has this happened? Has there been a eruption at all with these volcanoes recently? Because I feel like people are kind of running away from them, or it's like being evacuated almost. I might have to look that up after. There is energy, unfortunately, to support that it could potentially erupt, or there could be an eruption. There's all these cards have, yes, it happened into the sea. Okay. That makes sense, because from this energy, I feel like it's already actually happened. But you can see even we've got like flames. We've got the Emperor flames in the background as well. I'm just drawn to all the fire and the flames here, which is kind of feeling like, yeah, it might have happened already. Oh, hopefully it's not too... Look at that bottom of the card, some more fire. Wow, lots of fire going on with the volcanoes. So everybody stay safe. It does anything with that Stromboli. Like, do people live on that, by that volcano, or is there? I thought I was looking into that the other day, but I got sidetracked and I wasn't able to dig into it too much deeper. I may have to do a little bit of digging on that one, but it does look like a little bit of chaos ensuing with those volcanoes. Yes. Yeah, there was also that message. Maybe it was you, State of Bliss, talking. I wrote it down in terms of Edward Casey prediction regarding the pole shifts, and he talked a lot about that happening, and it's gonna divide a lot of. I believe he said, like, it'll divide Africa into 3 parts. The Nile is gonna widen. I think Forbes has a whole map. I think it was called the oh goodness, what was it called? The Forbes map, the Future Global Flooding Forecast, or the Shocking Doomsday Map. So we can look at the energy of that, where the poles shift, and some of the land is going to be under the sea. What's the energy of the pole shifts happening? I think he said something about 98. Was that not right? In the year of 98 was supposed to happen? Well, the pole shifts. Huh, interesting. I'm going to pull a few more cards, or you know what? I'm going to use a different deck here. Alright. What's the energy of the pole shifts from Edgar Casey's prediction happening? There is energy to support this may very much happen. It's kind of interesting because look at the near future here. We've got somebody in a boat. We do have the 3 of Swords as well. So there is a bit of a shift here in terms of geography shifting and changing, and it just feels like a lot of water, a lot of land going underwater here. So when is that going to happen? I mean, I'm not too sure. I think Edgar Casey kind of predicted it happening in 98. I could be wrong. Let me know if you guys know. But how soon into the future will this be? Yeah, we kind of have that 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands in the background here. I'm almost wondering if, because the Queen of Wands is all about fiery, so it's like something to do with volcanoes here, fiery eruption, maybe triggering something, and Spirit's not really saying. There's that 2 of Swords with the blindfold, but it does look like the energy, there is energy to support that that's a possibility of that prediction coming true. Oh, 2029. I thought I read you saying something about 2029. Okay. Where are we at right now? 24? Okay. Hello, Candy Cane. And Kathleen, do we see anything developing with the bird flu? The bird flu. Let's see. Is there anything happening with the bird flu? I haven't heard too much about any bird flus. Is there an outbreak? Or a so-called outbreak? Who knows? All these fake news, fake scandals. Oh, my card's upside down here. No, I feel like it's almost not real. It's like the energy, it's kind of that energy of it being fake. We have the Death card here. We do have the Strength, the Ace of Wands. I think they want to kind of put a bit of fear out there, but it's not something like Two of Pentacles. They're kind of juggling, trying to throw certain fear tactics out there. I don't see anything too major happening pertaining to a bird flu here. If anything, it's kind of like a fear-based agenda is what it feels like. Hello, Candy Cane. You started listening to 2 frequency videos, one for thyroid and spine. Am I on the right track with adding those to my daily listening? The spine one had a fusion in the description. Well, I'm very big on listening to frequencies, like solfeggio frequencies, the right frequencies. It's amazing. I've had a lot of personal success with working with frequencies. Really helps move stagnancies through the body, can really help rejuvenate, rebuild your cells, rebuild your immune system. So I do personally highly recommend them, but let's see what's the energy of you listening to these frequencies. Are they helping? Are they helping bring balance back into your spine? Yes, like I think when you've got that High Priestess intuition, like intuitively you know that this is going to assist you, this is going to help you. I feel like it's actually, we've got the Lovers as well. When I see this card, but I think of it more of a health question, let's say, it's like I feel like it's repairing the heart as well and any trauma, because we have under the strengths here, the 6 of Cups is in reverse here, and I feel like it is actually helping you heal certain childhood traumas that may be hidden deep inside that you could be unaware of. So it's kind of bringing it upwards here. So yes, it does look like it's bringing a lot of balance. You have that Temperance card on the bottom of the deck. So I would say yes, Candy Cane, definitely very positive in terms of listening to those frequencies. I feel like it's bringing a lot of balance into your body. State of bliss. Yeah, I think it, I do too. I do think it's not going to be like, you wake up one morning and everything's underwater. I do think it will be a little bit gradual as well. But it does seem like there is a shift. The energy supported, there's a shift happening, the pole shift. And I do think it's something that we will see a very different map than what we are aware of now. Yeah, look at this. 2 of Wands. Very different here. But yeah, people are going to, be able to get to higher grounds or relocate. I see there being a bit of a transition with that situation. Thank you for sharing that, Law. He just said I had a frozen shoulder, and I had frequency therapy with my chiropractor, and it healed it. And then I tried so many other therapeutic methods, and that was the only thing that worked. Yes. I'm so happy to hear that your shoulder is healed. That's wonderful. I actually kind of kinked my neck a little bit. It's kind of interesting as we get older. I'm like, I don't know, I guess I slept wrong. So I was just thinking about, I did a bit of energetic healing, so I'm feeling a bit better, but there's a little bit of a kink that I was thinking about maybe going to look for some, little extra TLC on. But yeah, all that stuff, the holistic side of things, it's becoming more and more popular, and they do work. We don't always need to, poison our bodies with medication and etc. to, try to make ourselves feel better. So congratulations on your cleared up frozen shoulder. I'm really happy to hear that. And frequencies, they have been, for myself, I can say personally, an extremely big, I want to say, building block in my growth. By listening to frequencies, they've helped me see certain geometric shapes floating, mid-air. I've connected more with spirits that way. I feel like I've been able to heal certain things in my body as well. So, the more you can listen to it, it's really important, I want to say, to listen to it before bed. And if you can in the morning, because it just sets the tone for your day. And then you don't have to sit there for 2 hours and listen to it. I mean, at night before bed, I like to put some earbuds in and listen to some frequencies. But in the morning, even just giving yourself a few moments, giving yourself 10 minutes to yourself to allow the energies to be positive can really jumpstart the day, I guess you can say. Hello, Sashi. You are very welcome. Could I please get a pull for my wife's health? All right, let's take a look. What's going on energetically for your wife's health? Any messages for your wife's health? Wow. If she is having some health issues, that Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, I'm not saying this just because we just talked about the frequencies and whatnot, but there is a message, the next step, working together, like maybe trying some holistic stuff. Again, I'm not a doctor, so please do make sure you do your own research and consult practitioners, just to get that out there. But this Three of Cups is really like not, it's like kind of seeking other guidance as well if she's having some things go wrong with some things internally, where she's not feeling so great. I see you moving forward with the wheel, the near future, the wheel is coming. So things are shifting, things are turning as well. And it's almost like, this sounds weird, but there's lots of positivity in terms of her health and it improving if she's not doing well. We've got the Chariot here in terms of her strengths and what's helping her, and the wheel. So things are shifting and things are turning, but I also don't want you guys to kind of turn a blind eye thinking like, hey, well, we don't have to do anything. There is a message here about working together with others, whether that's holistically with maybe certain herbal teas or medications in terms of a more natural approach. But you can see that Three of Pentacles, and look at all the flowers and like the herbs around us as well. I'm gonna pull this quickly. What do you have for Sashi's wife's health? But there is a message that things are going to, it looks like things are going to improve if she's not feeling well. Yeah, we have wholeness here as well. So wholeness, and we also have the wheel as well. So things are going to start to come together for her. But it's just making sure she's taking care of herself, having a good healthy diet. I know I just did a video on our foods and how full of chemicals they are, but trying to not go to extremes in terms of not eating well, right? What messages? Let's actually pull one more of these for your wife. What messages does Spirit have for her health? All right, so this is about healing, learning and healing. This is taking a few deep breaths, focusing inwards. So again, 1717 is coming out. So this is all about learning how to heal within, okay? So this could be, maybe she's going to work with certain others with that Three of Cups on learning how to fully go within and surrender and heal certain properties as well. A wish come true. So this is patience, flowing, manifestation, and taking action. So her just taking action on her own journeys and her health there. But it looks like things are really looking positive for her health in the future. let's see. And then you said you were hoping to get a general message for yourself. A general message for Sashi right now. You guys both, oh my goodness, you guys as a couple, you both got, she's got the wheel. That's all about karmic cycles. You got the world, a new cycle starting for you as well. This is crazy. Both of you guys. And a new start for you. So there's definitely, you got two major arcanas there and the Page of Swords. So if things have been delayed and stagnant lately, I feel like there's going to be a change in the tides and there's going to be a new start coming for both of you. It feels like, yeah, Spirit's like, yes, with that Ace of Swords there. There's this new energy coming forward, and it may be a little bit of an unknown thing because sometimes the Fool is like stepping into the unknown, but it looks like it's a really positive new shift that you guys are going to be taking here. All right, we'll take a couple more questions. You're very welcome, Candy Cane. You're looking to build in Sedona. Is it a good idea for your project? The land is expensive. Let me just come back to you in a moment, Sashi. I'm going to answer, I'm going to take a look at Marcy's question. Okay, you're looking to build in Sedona. Is that feasible? Is it a good idea for your project? Okay, is building in Sedona a good idea? Yeah, it does. Oh, okay. It does look like you have that Seven of Pentacles, and you do have your next step as the Four of Wands. So this is a celebration in terms of the question of you building in Sedona. There is energy to support this, and I know the land is expensive. We have that King of Pentacles with that money, the money there, but I feel like there is certain opportunities that are still going to come to you because your near future or the outcome of that is the Eight of Wands. So either there's other opportunities that come into play where, you know, maybe sometimes this is overseas. So maybe you could have an opportunity to do something somewhere else, but there is energy here to support that you will be able to do this in Sedona. Even if it's a little expensive right now, even if you wait a little bit, or there's something happening, like an opportunity happening for you here. So something could fall into place for you in obtaining some kind of land for your project here. But I do want to say the energy does support you building in Sedona, even though I know you said the land's a little bit expensive. But work on that manifestations, like in terms of you do have a lot of energy and fast movement and opportunities. So there's no lack of opportunities. I think when I pulled, I think it was your project that I pulled earlier, and there was a lot of good energy to support you being able to proceed with it. And it still looks like all good cards, girl, like really positive, in terms of like a success and a celebration as well. And it's like that Eight of Wands is a good opportunity card as well. So it's like you can have multiple different opportunities coming to you here, okay? Hello, Fatima. Oh, you are so sweet. Did I already pull anything for the financial situation in the US? I did, not specifically for the US. When are we breaking free? I feel like we will see some progress this year, but it's not going to be, I feel like things are still going to be leading into next year. So not everything is going to be resolved this year is what I feel, but it's going to be a good start. And look at that. Six of Pentacles. It's coming, there's energies coming where it's going to be more beneficial for the people. It's going to be a more balanced give and take. They're not going to be, all those greedy corporate guys, whatever you want to call them, taking all our money. Taxes, like taxes are, I see changing as well. So in terms of it happening all this year, I feel like big stepping stones will happen this year, but it'll kind of go into a little bit of next year is what I'm feeling. Linda, hello Linda. Thank you so much for joining me. The top of my food right now is still, my food is slightly slow, and even after doing emotional trauma release work, what am I missing? Top of my food. I'm not completely sure what you mean, Linda, but I have a feeling you're working on something and it's still swollen. Oh, is it your foot? The top of your right foot. I think that would make sense. Top of your right foot is still swollen. What advice does Linda need to heal her foot? I feel like it's just about sometimes the body needs a little bit of time to heal. I do feel like it coming together and healing, because you also have that justice, but this is about balance. The sun as well, grounding yourself. We've got the Empress, so bringing that grounding quality into making sure you're incorporating that into your day. But I'm getting the feeling like with this justice, sometimes things are not always instant when it comes to our body. I mean, we could release certain emotions or releases, but our body still needs to catch up a little bit when it comes to certain maybe pains or things that are going on within our body. So I feel like just give it a little bit of time. And things are improving. So you're releasing, when you said that you have done some trauma release work, it was successful. It did work here. So you will see that pain, if there's pain happening, you'll see it diminish here, okay? Look at that. It's going to be cut away. It's diminishing, but it's just going to take a little bit of time for your body to catch up to that energy work that you've done. But there is justice and balance in that for you, okay? Yeah, look at that. You're moving away from rough waters here. So very good job. It looks like you did an amazing job on that trauma release work. It definitely looks like it was successful. Okay, Fatima, let's take a look at your daughter. What's the energy of your daughter? And then we'll probably maybe take like one more question, and I'm probably gonna wrap up here. Okay, so she's definitely pushing forward here. It's interesting. We've got the Judgment card for Ariana here. So there's a big wake-up call that she's going through, a big shift and a big transformation here. And I feel like there could be a little bit of blockages with her heart or her heart chakra here. The Queen of Cups is in that obstacle for her, but she is going to be pushing forward here. This is her having the resilience, being able to stand up. She may be a little exhausted, but there is energy to support her really pushing forward here. What's the energy of Ariana? I feel like, yeah, the moon kind of fell out there over her, I'm losing my words right now, Queen of Cups here. So there's kind of a bit of some hidden stuff that I feel like are coming to the surface as well. And I mean, I know we've had some sessions before. So this is literally the Judgment one, and this is her next step. So this is a big awakening that she's going to be dealing with certain hidden emotions. Hidden things related to her emotions here, but this is really good here. We've got the 9 of Wands, and we have the 8 of Wands as well. So she will make progress in the near future here, and she's going to cut away certain traumas that have been kind of sitting with her for some time. So that's really positive. I'm really excited to see that. Let's take a look at what does Spirit want Ariana to know at this time. Oh, we have two. Look at that. You literally have the starting fresh card for her, Fatima. So this is about encouragement. This is about creative, adventurous communication. And this is her kind of stepping out of her comfort zone and creating something meaningful here. So that's really positive. And we got the 333. This came out earlier. This is support. So I feel like she's very well supported by yourself and her other family and friends. So lots of love and growth that she's going through. She's still showing in that little bit of a tough phase here, but it looks like she's going to be making progress getting out of that energy pretty soon here. 8 of Wands is fast movement, so that's really positive to see. You're welcome, Linda. Yeah, you have lots of energy there that really supported. You did well with your trauma release work. It was successful. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for the body to catch up. But I wanted to thank you guys so much. It's been a big pleasure to be able to come on here and chat with you guys and get to know you guys a little bit better. I'm sending you all lots of love. Before I go, let's take a look at the energies for the rest of July, because I feel like it's been a little bit of a month where we're just kind of a lot of emotions, a lot of intense feelings coming up. Let's take a look at the energy for the collective for the rest of July. Okay, so I'm wondering if some big news is also going to come out as well, because the collective is kind of a little bit disconnected. It's kind of a feeling of not paying attention, but then bam, something comes in, something fast moving comes in. Death card here too as well. So transformation pertaining to the collective healing. The 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, but it's in reverse, meaning this is healing. So certain information is going to be coming out, it feels like, this month. And it's kind of interesting because Spirit keeps talking about the news when I'm connecting, and they're like, the news, and then they even said CNN, and I'm like, what? So maybe I'll have to look and see if CNN has any big news right now, but it looks like over the next 2 weeks there could be actually some big shocking news that comes out that's going to really push the people to almost wake up. There's a big scandal coming out, it feels like. Interesting. But overall, the rest of this month, it feels like with that 3 of Swords in reverse, this is the collective doing a lot of inner healing, self-reflection. That's also self-reflection as the collective as well. So fast movement and a big transformation over with a death card there. So interesting. Let's look at a final angel number. What else do we need to know for the rest of July? Compassion. This is about service with each other, recovery, adaptability, and guess what? Renewal. So we've got 2020. So this is a confirmation that our assumptions and our beliefs are correct. And it's kind of interesting. What brings me with this one, though, is like, you know how so many of us are, called conspiracy theorists, and there's all these conspiracy theories out there. Not to say that all of them are true, but it's like there's this energy of these conspiracy theories, or a handful of them, really being the truth, and they're going to come out to the public. So it's kind of that's the energy that I'm getting. So it could be maybe towards the end of this month there is some kind of message comes out about a conspiracy theory that is confirmed to be correct or true. So this is all about encouragements and working together. So our potential is enormous. 2020. So there we have it, you guys. I wanted to thank you so much for joining me. I've had a lot of fun chatting with you guys, and I look forward to doing the next live tarot. So I'm sending you all lots of love and blessings on your journey. And until next time, I guess I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye for now.